Hey, welcome everyone. In this video, I'm taking the Honda SCL500 up to Vermontville, Michigan for their annual Maple Syrup Festival. I'm being joined by Andy, my friend and fellow aviator, who you can see more of over at 501 Motorsports. Let's get riding. Now, if you don't know where Vermontville, Michigan is, that's okay. Neither did I until I made this trip, and I've lived here all my life. Located in central lower Michigan, Vermontville is a small village of just over 700 people. It was formed in the 1830s, but not officially incorporated until 1871. The Maple Syrup Festival, however, came much later. First organized in 1940, the festival is always held during the last full weekend in April. It started as a way for local syrup producers to sell their syrup and other candies and treats. The weekend now boasts carnival rides, a talent show, arts and crafts, parades, a pageant, and more. And somewhere along the way, it became a popular biker destination, and you'll see plenty of motorcycles and bikers enjoying the festival alongside families and children. Quick note, if anyone is wondering about the flashing light on the back of my helmet, that is a brake-free smart helmet brake light. It's battery operated, rechargeable, and uses an accelerometer to detect when you slow down and then lights up. It's completely wireless and sensitive enough to detect engine braking and keeps you visible to cagers who may be too high to see the brake light on your bike. I'll put a link in the description. It is not an affiliate link. I don't work for, nor am I sponsored by Brake Free. I just think it's a really awesome thing to have. And side note, mine is not actually flashing. The reason it looks to be, I think, has something to do with the frame rate of the camera. I don't know, but mine is always on and then lights up brighter when it detects a deceleration. You may have caught on earlier when I said I'm a pilot. I don't fly professionally, but I do have a private pilot certificate and like to geek out on aviation from time to time. If you're interested in aviation, or just from the Cereal City, you may recognize Battle Creek International Airport to my left. BTL is home to the Western Michigan University College of Aviation, one of the 10 largest flight schools in the country, and ranked one of the 6 best flight schools in the world according to Study International. They recently upgraded their fleet with 32 all-new Cirrus SR-20 G7 aircraft purpose-built for flight training. The Cirrus SR-20 can cruise along at 155 knots and operate all the way up to 17,500 feet. But enough about planes, let's sit back and enjoy the ride. Let's talk ice cream. On the left is Mooville Creamery, a 2-time winner of Best Ice Cream at the North American Ice Cream Association, which apparently is a thing. Anyway, they have 4 retail locations in central Michigan, including their main one here in Nashville. This location has a petting farm, a 200-head dairy herd, and they also offer A2 milk for those with milk sensitivity. We didn't have time to stop on this trip, but I'm thinking I may have to make another trip for some ice cream in the near future. getting closer to the downtown area. We've seen a couple of yard sales, people out and about, walking up and down the sidewalks. You can see cars are parked up and down the side streets. It's getting a little busier. As we pull up to the intersection here, we're going to be able to see, roads are blocked off, and it'll be time to find a place to park. Stick with us. Found a really awesome place to park. People were super nice and friendly. It was like $5 for a space, and they said since we were on motorcycles and basically only took up one footprint that we could split the $5 parking. So that was a win already. Everybody's super friendly, and we have arrived. Alright, so we're currently going through Galesburg, Michigan, a city of about 2,000 people and home of the Rams. If you've made it this far into the video, then thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed getting to explore some Michigan back roads with me. Also, it wouldn't be a YouTube video without someone saying like and subscribe. That's a thing, right? Seriously though, this is only the second video I posted to this channel. It's basically going to be a place for me to document some of my adventures and ownership experience with the Honda SCL500. I absolutely love this bike so far. I have just over 4,000 miles on it in a little over a year and a half maybe. No major complaints. Again, thank you everyone for sticking around and watching. Hope to see you on the next one.